Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Here's Chimere DK on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
This is Walker on second. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They've got first down here from the 36. Staying with Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Play action, it's Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. His first throw is an interception. J.C. Horn to pick it off. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him one drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them, They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
First and 10 now from the 46. May will throw to get us started here. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Pass 11, Cougar 19, 18, Pioneers. Trap 60, trap 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. The rookie from Penn State makes the play. And the Buccaneers have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. So their 2nd drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and the Bucs have the first.
10 at the 46-yard line.
May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now it's 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
And they take him down right along the 30.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here goes throw. Hey, what's that?
They'll throw, 3rd and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
The almost pick hasn't shaken their faith in this offense. They're leaving him out there. Here's 4th down.
Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Trying to throw for it with May. Sends this to the end zone. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 13-0 lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Falcons, nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Running with Walker again. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They're going for it. Here's Richardson. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Deontay Banks. And he takes this one back. Gets a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. After the pick, Richardson back to the air. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Looking quickly here.
Falcons, 1st down. 13 yards.
Walker on 1st down. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Bucs 29-yard line.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 21-0 our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range.
50. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes out to the left. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
That one complete to Pitts. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and goal. Here's Walker. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're left with third and goal.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Okay, ready?
Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Third and long for him here. Rolling left, buying some time. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss.
You know, in that situation, as hard as it is and everything flying around you, you just got to get rid of the ball. You got to know where you are, not just wide receivers. You always got to know the boundary. Running backs and quarterbacks do. Looked like we saw a little bit of panic, hence going out for the sack. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Returnable from the 2. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Crazy. Five.
Here's made in the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Throws this one deep down the right side. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Hey, what's that?
Quick throw completed by May. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Got a man and Neighbors has it. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again.
Buccaneers 28, Falcons 3.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Walker now from the gun. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. If you don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19.
Throwing now, Richardson. Get some space around midfield. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down throw here from Richardson. And they pick him off again. J.C. Horn to pick it off.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
First down, May. It's his running back. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the gun, it's May. Has a man on target to Thornton. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That one hits for 30. And the Bucs have the first. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On play action, here's May. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Buccaneers continue piling on to this lead.
Falcons 3.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Ready, set.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's trying to push the field. And they pick him off again. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman 1 time that game.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
Crazy, crazy. Now here goes tonight.
Throwing from the gun. Into the hands of Cope. And this one does not go far.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Getting out to his left. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Crazy. Good son. Ready, what's that? Hey, five.
May now on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr. Fourth down coming up. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. Takes this in at the 25. It'll be the first and more. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
At their own 37-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion.
Viking 8 victorious, 70, 69 Broncos. 7 Pirates.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
19 Lions. Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Taking a chance to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Hey, here goes that. Crazy. Hey, what's that?
May on 1st and 10. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is in! And the offense recovers, but back inside their own 5-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. May now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. Breaks through and breaks away. Still fighting forward to the 25. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Falcons 3.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Ready?
One last play before the break.
60 ball set. Your next. Count 18. 5 Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Shot 50. Shot.
One final shot before the half. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Deontay Banks. And the Buccaneers do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is May. He finds Neighbors right side. Oh, they lost the football. The Falcons bring it in, and they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start the second half with some needed points. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Returning it from the 4. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. At the 20. And he had everybody thinking 6 before they finally got to him and put an end to it.
Hey, I know we all wanted to see him finish that score. His teammates certainly did as he was rolling down the field. But this offense will tip the cap and say thank you kindly and try to go finish the touchdown off themselves.
Operating from the gun, here's May. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Go. Hook.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson buying some time right. It's money in route. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Falcon first down.
First down at 9.
Got it. Ready.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Back.
Richardson on first and 10. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. That's the tackle. He's got space ahead. Space on the right. He's got room. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons still need a lot more as they shrink the deficit. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Falcons cut into the lead by another point.
Falcons 17.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
Hey, what's that? Crazy. Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Made a throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again. And a massive sack on first down, that's the right way to begin this series defensively.
Off the play action, May. Complete out to the right. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
The Falcons go in nickel, third down.
Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Third and long for him here. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. So third and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. From the red zone on first. Throws caught. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers piling onto the scoreboard yet again. For the point after, here's Aubrey. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 3 now.
18, 5 here.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Connecting on a slant. Has room down the left sideline. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons put at least a tiny dent into that lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons take 7 points off the deficit. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, son.
Working now from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
To the air on 1st down. May. On target to Thornton. And they take him down right along the 30.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd in inches.
Here we go, son. Hey, what's that?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. This one goes for 3 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Hey, 5. Hey, here we go, son. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Going play action, May. He's got it over the middle. It's inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Working inside the red zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Buccaneers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers continue adding on to that lead.
62. Falcons 24.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Got it. Ready?
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now an inside give to Walker. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Play action with Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
60 box, Panther 11.
Here he goes, third and long. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He'll get it at the 9. And a nice strong effort there on that return to take us to the end of this quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the gun, it's May. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bucs have the first. On play action, here's May. Is complete to Colt. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this third down call.
Here we go.
Here's May again. He's got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Crazy. Lady, what's that?
Again, it's May. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Here we go, sit up. Lady, what's that?
Quick throw completed by May. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5.
Here we go.
Throwing again, it's May. Colt with a catch. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Here we go, sit up. Lady, what's that?
May off the play fake. He brings it in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
7-yard line.
Second and 6 coming up here. To the air yet again, May. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've they've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Buccaneers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Buccaneers tack on 7 more to their lead.
Buccaneers 69, Falcons 24.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll give up the gut to Walker. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Falcons trying to do some window dressing. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Play fake, it's Richardson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
21 yards. And the Falcon first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Running is Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
2nd down, Walker's going to get it again. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here he goes, one final shot. He rolls to his right. And he's just going to throw this one away, Brock, and that means this game is over. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL.